Hello everyone, welcome to the very first dev blog for You Will Die, the zombie survival game that will put you in the game. This is my dev area that you're going to see a lot during these dev blogs. At first we're going to start with a quick little demo. This is the spawn system. This is the economy system. Each of these areas will have different spawn categories. This area will test the central economy, where items will be dynamically loaded in depending on how many are currently out there in the world and how many have been taken. Every time a user takes and picks up an item, it goes into what I call the storeroom, where then a calculation is done to figure out when it will spawn again the next time somebody picks and takes another item up. Let's actually take a look at these. So yeah, we can break them down from civilian, fire, military. So if I open up military, you can take a look at some of the values here. So yeah, we have spawn locations, civilian, police, fire, military, top secret, automotive, construction. This list will grow over time as more areas are added. And then spawn tiers. So in areas that are easy to get to, there'll be low. Harder areas will then see a higher tier. And then I have what's called spawn conditions. Now, this is where if I want to place items that normally belong in a bathroom, I'd click bathroom or bedroom, cabinet, drawer, and any item that has this spawn condition will then spawn in the bathroom. So for example, if I have a house, let's go over to the house. So this is the house editor, and in this house are some spawn locations. And what I can now do is I can say in the spawn location, we're in a bedroom, I'm going to now change this to a bedroom, change this to a bedroom. And so now only items tagged as spawnable in the bedroom will now show up here. So that way you won't get cereal or automotive parts or a garden hose, So, and then if we come down into the kitchen, I can now say, okay, this is now a kitchen item. If no conditions are applied, then really anything can show up. The final piece is then the items. Let's take a look at, I don't know, food, for example, drinks, soda, Pepsi. Got to rename these, obviously. Don't want to get sued. And each item has properties such as a name. Food has healing amounts, and its weight as encumbrance will slow you down. Let's see here, width and height in the spatial inventory. Here we are. So yeah, so this is spawn rarity of common. It's able to spawn in civilian, low, kitchen, food, fridge, and in zombie inventories, the minimum is 20, and the normal average is 30 in the world, and you're going to bump this up to whatever. And what's great about the system I built is that I'm not individually placing these item spawns in the world, but I'm placing them in reusable components like furniture, such as cabinets, and then placing the cabinets in the homes, and then homes are reusable, and then placing the homes in the world. So for example, here's a closet. The closet has drawers, and the drawer has the item spawn, which I can then configure, bedroom and drawer. And I can then use and reuse in different furniture. For example, here's a fridge. Fridge has an item spawn, item spawn, with a spawn condition of fridge. So you wouldn't find a knife or a stapler in here. And that's how the item spawn system and the economy works. It makes for rapid development in a game that is all about the loot. All right, and so I got boots, I got shoes, got a hammer, I got more shoes, and each of these are going to spawn. If I run this again, it's going to spawn different items. So yeah, let's pick up these jeans. It's going to take a moment. I guess it's loading. Water bottle, so I can drink some water. I guess let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so I'm in the jeans. I'm going to put it in my hands. And I'm going to drink. Don't mind the animation. Not good at animations. We can see on the bottom right, the water is going up as I'm drinking, which is good. Okay, the mesh loaded in now. does that sometimes when after I clear my cache. All right. This is now garbage. Pick up this apple. So, and then over here is the military area. So here's a muzzle. Here's M4. And you can see not all the spawn. And you can see not all the spawn locations that actually spawn something. Some of them are skipped, and that's by design. There's a % chance that something will spawn here. And it doesn't have to spawn. So let's go ahead and maybe get some shoes. Get a beanie. Here's some auto. Oh, that mesh is bad. It's a radiator. Yeah, but there's a spark plug for the car. And then over here, some wooden poles to pick up for crafting. Let's just go ahead and pick up the gun. What happened to the gun? Where did it go? Oh, here. Oh, and then we have a buttstock. Did something spawn in here? Yes, look at that. Oh, look at that. A water bottle spawned in here. And also a cola. Perfect. Let's head in the house. Oh, let's take a look down here. Did anything spawn? Nope. All right, let's go up. Oh, it's dark. Okay, cool. Phoenix sweater spawned in here. That's good. Oh, cool. A backpack spawned in here. Good. I need a backpack. So I now have a school backpack. Good. All right, cool. And then here's a test store with multiple spawns. Yeah, spawns basically everywhere. And there's basically spawns everywhere here. And again, there's only a % chance that it'll actually spawn. Once I pick up an item here, it goes back into the storeroom, which I call it, and it will then spawn again at some interval when a threshold has been made, when there's only too few left in the world, and there's priorities, and it won't spawn when a player's nearby. So if I'm hanging around expecting something to spawn here, it's not going to happen. And here's an example of a military spawn. So yeah, here's a storeroom with military items. And as the sun sets, that's going to be it for the demo of the spawn loot economy. And now we'll talk about what's new, and that is this Remington 700 that I finished. There's also the 5-round. You could take in a 5-round mag or a 10-round mag, which I think I also have the mesh for, or individual 308 Win can be loaded individually. There's a scope rail attachment for Picatinny, whatever you call it, rails, attachments, and also a 9x50 scope. Oh, the mesh isn't loading in very well, but this is the Remington. I'm going to reload with the mag, so I now have a 5-round mag in here. Now we're going to shoot this guy all the way across the map. And yeah, he died. He stopped moving. The death animations are still coming. I have a contractor working on the AI animations and AI logic. But yeah, he's no longer moving. That means he's dead. We can see here, let's hit the, we can see the debug gunshot, smacked it right dead on. Perfect. And also I will add that the realistic ballistics, so as I fire, you'll see its trajectory. So we have realistic ballistics here. Let's fire through glass and see what happens. Yeah, so you went right through the glass. Hit brick wall, ricocheted. Cool, awesome. So all of this is working fine, working great. I need to adjust the sight a little bit. Looks like it's just like a degree off with the UV mapping, but everything else is looking really good. So this is what's new. Again, if I put the rail attachment on here, I could put any one of these scopes on and swap out the scope. The idea is to have a completely modular system. I also rewrote a bunch of the logic for the weapon modification because it needed to have better client-server optimization. So that's been done. Outside of that, let's put the scope on. Outside of that, the scope needs work. Outside of that, yeah, that's all that's new. What's next is I purchased an M40 sniper rifle on CG Trader, and I'll be working to integrate this as well. I like the idea of having a bipod. The weapon sway that I worked on like 2 years ago didn't work well, so I took it out. So I think now's a good time to start working on the weapon sway again. The character can go prone, so removing weapon sway on prone when there's a bipod attachment and it's in the A-frame position, I think would be great. Also, this is a nice scope model. Hopefully it's going to look good, much better than what I have now. So this is cool. This is great. And that's it for this week. Please like us on the socials and reach out to me on Discord. I'm just getting started publicly, and I'm really looking forward to feedback and suggestions. All right, everybody, stay safe, and thanks for watching.